that hip hop stuff. I'm like, okay, I can give it to you, and I'm gonna come back with it. And I hope you rocking with me. Check it. Not so long ago, I used to be young and dumb, hanging on the block with older dudes who were packing guns. Told me never talk, and get your money stung. Still feeling for life, they're asking what I'm running from. Court cases, indictments, tricking on the white trick. Black girls are mad, they never knew I was like this. Put money before my chick, how could you write this? Had the streets on lock, something like a vice grip. Spent a couple grand on the whips from the dealership. Intoxicated by the limelight, they said I'm full of shit. They never stepped to the king. Been on some gorilla shit, lost sight on what I'm here for. Trying to get filthy rich, memories from the ghetto. Feeling like a kid, hanging at the corner mall with my nigga Mike and Chris. Used to wild out fish fights with them rival kids. Now we are older, most of us is raising kids. Feel like I stunt my growth, haven't grown it is. My dreams taller than my sight. Go ahead and throw a pitch. They say the nigga moving too fast, I need to slow a bit. If I ain't doing it for me, I might as well quit. Life is what you make it, trying to find where you fit. Never trust a pretty hoe, she'll make you lose your shit. Young and wild, trying to make it out the heat. Florida nights, hope you brothers find your peace. Young and wild, trying to make it out the heat. Florida nights, hope you brothers find your peace. Young and wild, trying to make it out the heat. Florida nights, hope you brothers find your peace. Young and wild, trying to make it out the heat. Florida nights, hope you brothers find your peace. I know they love me, but they hate my crew. They wanna do me like Judas did Jesus. Ooh, now what Broadway gon' do? Crash out like YNs in the summer groove. Shootouts, got them scared to come out and speak a boo. And if I'm mad enough, I might fuck my ops boo. Life ain't easy, how you make your boy is kinda cool. You could fuck a chick on the same day, cause cash rules. Why should I follow the rules when others don't? White boys getting over on niggas, you missed the point. Life got me feeling so dizzy, I smoke a joint. Holes in my pocket, lost more than fucking coins. Withdraw some hate, deposit love is fate. Got broke, so a nigga moved out of state. Trying to find my way, but I found my fate. God told me work hard, eat off his plate. Until we meet again, brother, you better get it straight. Until we meet again, brother, you better get it straight. Young and wild, trying to make it out the heat. Florida nights, hope you brothers find your peace. Young and wild, trying to make it out the heat. Florida nights, hope you brothers find your peace. Young and wild, trying to make it out the heat. Florida nights, hope you brothers find your peace. Young and wild, trying to make it out the heat. Florida nights, hope you brothers find your peace. I gave you everything I can give. I ain't got no more to give. It's hot out here, I'm broke, ain't no jobs. The economy messed up. The YNs is loose. I'm just trying to survive day by day, baby. Trying to survive day by day. I can hope you understand that. But Paul.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Broadway Fat for that hit. Now. Shout out to Broadway Fat for that hit single out right now. Like always, guys. Please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Shout out to everybody right now watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kid, Twitch, Rumble, TikTok, Bingo Live, and also X. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this Freestyle Friday. Hakeem, Jordan, what's cracking like it? What's cracking like it? What is cracking like it?
Living the dream, brother. Just living the dream.
Yeah, man, feeling good, feeling great on this little Friday evening that we got going on, but we got about to get in like we always do, man. Feeling good, feeling great. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, it is Friday evening, indeed. Right now, your team Detroit's playing right now against Cleveland. They're over there in Cleveland. They should win the game, and it should be in the home. It should be a game 7 into that home later on. But we're not here to the sports topic right now. But Lord, shout out to everybody that want to cop. They can't Culture Radio again. Remember, the link is pinned on top of the chat. And if you watch it through a mobile device, you'll see a small icon of a t-shirt or coffee mug. Click on it. It lead you guys right over to the merch. Also, guys, don't be afraid to become members today because that's where you will find majority of our live stream and also when you can find also exclusive content. So become members today. And always, guys, the best way to support the channel is hitting that like button, that share button, and that notification bell, and also super chat and cash out. Don't be afraid. Support. So we got a lot of things to talk about, especially when it comes to aspect of hip hop. Because it is Freestyle Friday. Jordan, what's going on when it comes to aspect of hip hop news, big dog?
Let's get into it. We talked about this man not many days ago, and we got to talk about this man again, and that's Kodak Black. This man got arrested again. Days after his drug-related charges, he got arrested for fleeing the officers. It seems like we talk about this man all the time, about him getting jailed, and in a matter of what, a day or two, he got arrested again. So we do have a clip on this, so go ahead and play the clip, and after that, we will chop it up.
Florida rapper Kodak Black back behind bars in Broward County, this time for trying to elude police. Local 10's Brett Neese is live in Fort Lauderdale with the details.
Sarah, he appeared in court earlier this morning, and we learned a lot more information about what these latest charges are all about. Kodak Black, once again in court Friday morning, appearing before a Broward bond court judge.
You do have a warrant, fleeing, attempting to elude law enforcement, and resisting an officer obstruction without violence.
The South Florida rapper facing those new charges from an incident that took place months ago. Investigators say it all happened during a traffic stop. They say Kodak, whose real name is Bill Capri, was pulled over and then got into another car and left the scene. This was his mugshot after turning himself in for these charges late Thursday night. In court Friday, his lawyer arguing against the state's request to increase the bond and set stricter rules for his release.
The facts of this case are egregious in regard to him being charged with it. That's what's egregious about this case.
This latest arrest coming just days after Capri was taken into custody in Central Florida on separate drug charges. Those charges stemming from a 2025 investigation where detectives say Capri trafficked in MDMA. Capri turned himself in on a warrant for those charges as well. And this court appearance lasted about 10 minutes today, but the judge ultimately deciding to set the bond at $3,500. And when he bonds out, he's not allowed to have any firearms. Well,
Fellas, y'all talk about this. I heard it, and now he's in a situation. I don't know what else y'all got to say about this, but go ahead, fellas. What's y'all take on this?
He's on a mission to crash out, and it's not going to end well. I don't wish nothing bad on him, but the drug use is getting to a point where this might end up like Rich Homie Quan. He is a multi-millionaire who gets arrested like he's straight off of Broward Boulevard, Power Line, Sample Road. Like, if I didn't know who he was, I would have thought this was a career criminal from Florida. But this is somebody who has stocks, bonds. He just bought his mama a restaurant, and he lived like he never left the hood. This is why I said on the last show, not a lot of people deserve to get rich. Some people deserve to stay poor. The access to drugs, money, women is not doing him no good. I land there.
Now you're there by Hakeem and Jordan. I thought he cut his hair, so I apologize to the Can't Go to Radio family. I thought that was AI. No, he didn't cut his hair at all. I thought.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I seen the video where he had cut his hair.
I thought the same thing too. No, they say this is his recent mugshot. He did not cut his hair. So my apologies, guys. Because we talked about it on the show that he cut his hair. We thought he was going for a different relief, but I guess not. I think he fooled everybody. See, this is why I said double check and always double confirm to make sure Kodak Black cut his hair. But I want to clear that up with the Cal Culture Radio family. Kodak. What more do we need to say? I told you I respect him because he's from here in South Florida. However, I think like Hakeem, I think you're right on this one, man. I think some people are not made to be rich because it's a prime example. He's a multi-millionaire. He got so many people that support him from the point of even Kanye West even support Kodak Black. When he found out that Kodak Black was in trouble, Kanye West flew down here again to try to get this man some form of counseling. But sometimes, Hakeem, some people just don't want the help. So just let him crash out and then let him rot and burn. But I think the best thing that ever saved Kodak, it's sadly to say, is jail.
100%.
That's
I agree with you.
because it seemed like he's losing it. And I don't know what else to say. So hopefully Kodak really do get the help he needs. If not, he's like you say, he's just gonna end up like another person just gone in the wind.
This man is 28 years old. He about to be 29 next month, June 11th. And the problem that he constantly puts himself in, I agree with both of y'all. He needs to be in jail for a while, and really needs to. If you need to find a way to sober up in there, read some books or do something, man. Because I mean, we talked about this man year after year after year. Him talking about him on drugs, him kind of crashing out, him saying words that we can't really. Sometimes we can't understand what he's saying. And he's about to be 30. Like I said, if he don't keep doing it, he ain't gonna make it to 30, yo. Kodak, man, we all praying for you, man. We all want to see you do great. It's just we tired to see you get into some stuff over and over and over and over and over again. So we, like I said, we want you. Like I said, we want to see you do great, Kodak. When you start doing great, we gonna definitely talk about that. You know, even though we talk about the bad about you, we want to talk good about you, Kodak. That's what we want to see. And but with this stuff you going in right now, I like I said, I don't know what's going on with Kodak, man. But please, brother, please get right. If you need to stay in jail for a while, do that. Sober up, doing all that, because your path is going right now. It's just not well. It's definitely not well. It seems like he got like 9 lives like a cat. It seems like that, and he's losing them lives like a cat. So Kodak, man, we say this over and over again because we like you, we love you, man. Please get on the right track. Please get on the right track. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Shout out to Why that's in the building. Why say what up? What's up, guys? Also, Why came in with a comment, say 2 years and treatment center. I don't know why I don't think that's gonna work. Even when he was in jail, he's supposed to get the help he needs according to his lawyers, but it seemed like it's not working. And on Kodak Federal realize them lawyers love when you in trial because they're gonna eat you up on lawyer fees. So that's gonna make Kodak Black broke by any time soon. So if he continue to get in trouble, he's gonna pretty much be dealing with a lot of lawyer fees. Vision photography over here on Bingo Live. Shout out to you for being here, big dog. He said, wait, on his hair, it wasn't even actually cut. Nope, he didn't cut his hair, so it was capped. So that's why I had to apologize to you guys. It wasn't cat. It was his. They say it was an AI photo, so he didn't really cut his hair. So his recent mugshot show him that he still got the dreads. And not only that, he also appeared in court. He also had dreads too as well. So sorry, we all got fooled. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, TikTok, Bingo Live, and also X. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this Freestyle Friday. Guys, you want to cop the KL Culture Radio merch, remember the link is pinned on top of the chat. If you're watching it through the mobile device, you'll see a small icon of a t-shirt on it. Click on it. It'll lead you guys right over to the merch. I know some of you guys watching this on Bingo Live, I'm not able to post a link, so you got to come on KL Culture Radio site on YouTube for you guys to actually see the link, so you can click on it to lead you guys right over to the merch. And also, you want to become a member today. Remember, we do exclusive member-only content, and that's where you'll find majority of all our live stream on members only. Best way to support the channel, you already know, guys. Hitting that like button, the share button, that notification bell, super chat, and also cash out. Don't be afraid. Support. Moving along to sports. Jordan, what's going on when it comes to aspect of sports news, big dog?
Let's get into it. So, yes, last night was a big day when it comes to the NFL fans, because the schedule release has just been released. So all the NFL teams. So here's one new thing that the NFL did. They added a Thanksgiving Eve game, which will be played the day before Thanksgiving, which is the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. And then following with the Thursday night games, which are the primetime games, Christmas games. Two of the games will be on Netflix. It's going to be Green Bay versus Chicago. We got Buffalo Bills against Denver Broncos. We got the Rams against the Seahawks. And then when it comes to the international games, they're going to be playing in. We got three London games. Two games will be from Jacksonville. Jacksonville, they're going to be playing Texas and also Eagles. They're going another team, the Lions. They're going to be a home team when it comes to playing in Germany against the Bengals. I'm sorry, against the Patriots. And then you got the Falcons and Bengals are going to play in Madrid. And then you got the Steelers and Saints going to be playing in France. And also you have the Brazil game. I forgot what team that was. So, like you see, NFL is trying to expand internationally when it comes to the games, and also the your team, Ronnie, the first week one, Rams and the 49ers will be playing in Australia. And also what the teams that kind of did, all the teams did some type of special things of showing the release schedule of doing like some type of cameo. So I'll pick two teams, which is the Miami Dolphins, which I think it was kind of cool, and also Ronnie's seeing your 49ers. How they did some type of cameo with coming schedule releases. So we do have those two clips. So go ahead and play the two clips, and after that, we'll chop it up.
Here in Miami, it's a new chapter for Ross and the Dolphins. All eyes are in Miami this season. Good morning, Mr. Ross.
Hi, Mr. Ross.
The boss is asking to bring them.
Mr. Ross is here. He has to talk to a few guys. You were one of them. Mr. Ross is here today?
Mr. Ross wants to see you.
Right now? Yeah.
What's the camera code? Who else?
Willie Gay.
I'm looking for him. Willie Gay. Mr. Ross needs to see you.
Why are we getting mic'd up? What y'all got going on all these cameras, man? I'm nervous.
Come on in, come on in.
Whoa, Mr. Ross, the boss.
What's up, baby?
It's the other Mr. Ross, bud.
Rose got you. I had to give you that 305 Miami salute. What you most excited for this season?
Stay working.
Ain't no days off, none. Chasing something greater than himself.
Get to them playoffs, man. Handle business, regular season.
The new bonds we get to build with teammates, coaches, just a new brotherhood. This real talk right here.
Just going to get it, man. Just show me, give me everything I got.
That all-day lineup was different.
He ain't not like me, man.
That's that talk we love. That's that talk we need. The fins is up, baby. I'm talking about all.
It's Dolphin football.
It's Dolphin football. Anything you need, you ask for Mr. Ross. Close the door behind you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Big Stevie.
How was it doing my job today?
It's handled.
Pins up. Let's go, baby.
They're ready. Are you ready?
It's a glorious day out here today on the dawn, the 80th anniversary of the San Francisco 49ers.
looking for Jarrett. And Rice is there. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers!
She says she loves me. I don't care. I don't care about you. It's my girl. Tattoo girl. Tattoo girl.
Yeah, so there you have that. So yeah, there's other teams that did their own little cameo. Shout out to Waha. I know you saw him. Dallas Cowboys do the same thing. But you know, teams are getting more creative when it comes to releasing schedules. So, with that being said, fellas, I don't know you saw. I know you saw your team, Ronnie. But when it comes to scheduling, when it comes to Christmas and also your team, what do you think about the new schedules coming out?
Yeah, I think the whole new schedule coming out, I think is I love the whole idea of it. They spend I know millions of dollars on these commercials. I think these are great creativity. I love the aspect of the Dolphin one. Of course, my team, the 49ers, bring back a lot of old memories, a lot of classic 80 years for the 49ers, man. Shout out for them, man. But it just shows you that the NFL is being more and more creative when it's promoting to a new audience, because I think the NFL is now going to be live streaming too as well. So all that plays a part. They're trying to bring in a new audience, new generation to watch NFL football. And this to me is amazing to see, especially with the international schedule. We just branching all America. Shout out to America, man. We doing our thing, man.
I don't know if a lot of us noticed that ticket sales and viewership in the United States has really gone drastically down. And this is one of the main reasons why they're now starting to branch out to different countries. And it is a good thing. You know what I mean? I think NFL is doing a good thing for trying to seek new audienship until we get back to be the number one sport in the world.
Yeah, seeing all these teams, you know, really be creativity, gives a little bit more excitement to the fans that love to watch their favorite teams in the NFL and everything. Um, I don't like when it comes to adding a pre-Thanksgiving game on that, but people's gonna watch it. If you play fantasy or you're gonna bet, people gonna like that and everything. Um, I do like the Christmas games that have set up. I do have the Thanksgiving lineup. They do have set up and everything. But yeah, this right now, this is very very exciting times if you're a big been a big NFL fan when it comes to your teams. You get to predict your schedule if you might be 12 and 5, or some fans they might go undefeated. I saw one Philly fans they might win about 17 and all that type of things, some crazy stuff. But like I said, fun times when the NFL schedule comes out, you get to guess who's going to win, or are you gonna go to games, or are you gonna travel to games and everything. But yeah, man, it just shows that NFL is almost here. It's right around the corner. Training camps is only 2 months away, so hey, wait for some football.
Vision from Big O Live asked a question. Do you think the international game will help boost ratings?
Yeah, I think so, because they're still doing it. This year they're going to France, and also they go to Madrid playing NFL. So that's really expanding and everything. And then they're going to Brazil instead of going to Sao Paulo. They're going to Rio de Janeiro to play the games too. So if it keeps working, we might see another conference in a European that we might have teams there in the next 10 or 15 years if they consistently could get international viewership and everything. So I can see that happen in the next 10 or 15 years.
You got to keep in mind, like, for example, this year the World Cup is going to be in the U.S. World Cup is one of the biggest events in the world. So NFL is trying to compete with that. They're trying to get that same type of international crowd. For them to be going into Madrid, France, London, it's gonna boost rating, and now that you're gonna generate more new fans because there's some people in France that never heard of American football, or London never heard of American football, or in Madrid never heard of American football. Now they're gonna be able to see it, and they'll be like, okay, I'm very intrigued, so let me get the NFL package. Even though I'm over there in Madrid, I'm gonna be able to see all the games I want to see. So that's
I want to say one more thing. I want to say one more thing too, Ronnie. Also, kids they watch what the kids they go to see the games internationally and everything. It kind of showed them like, yo, maybe I could go to play the sport, and maybe I could one day be in the NFL and everything. It kind of shows and kids that's international to see, maybe I could play the sport as well. That's all I want to say.
Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, TikTok, Bingo Live, and also X. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this Freestyle Friday. Best way to support the channel, you already know, guys. Super Chat, Cash App. Don't be afraid. Support. Moving on to the main topic on today's show. Drake dropped 3 albums in one day. Incredible. Jordan, what's going on when it comes to aspect of the Drake album, big dog?
And who saw that coming? We thought Iceman was gonna come by, but nope, he didn't just do Iceman. He dropped 3 albums, yo. When I saw that, I was like, yo, I'll listen to 2 of them. I listened to the Iceman one, and then I forgot what the other one's called. But I did listen to 2 out of the 3, and it's like I said, these 3 albums is definitely the more the trendiest when it comes to all of the day and everything. Everybody's talking about it, the Breakfast Club, and all other bloggers and podcasts will talk about it as well. We do have a couple clips of Drake celebrating, and also the tower lighting up with Iceman. So go ahead and play those clips, and then after that, we'll chop it. So yeah, man. So Drake doing his thing. Also on Iceman on his first track, Make 'Em Cry. He talks about how that his dad was battling cancer in his lyrics and everything. And we do have a clip on his dad talking about how you don't have cancer anymore. So go ahead and play the clip.
What's going on, Dennis?
Got it, man.
First of all, I want to say hi to you, and I'm concerned. I want to give you a hug.
That was a long time.
You're like family, long time. So, too much noise there, though. What's up, brother? So, I was listening to the lyrics, Iceman, and Drake reveals that you are battling cancer.
No, that was a while back.
A while back?
Yeah. I'm okay now.
You okay now? I was concerned, all the time. So much respect and love for you.
Brother.
And good to see you. So healthy-wise, how you doing now?
I'm wonderful.
You wonderful?
Absolutely.
Did you read about the love fans are sending you?
Yes.
After listening to the
my phone's been going off all night.
Oh, really? Then it's good to see you always.
You too, brother. Always. Guillermo, you've been my friend for a long time. And will always be my friend.
So, any message to your fans concerning about
Thank
your
you
health?
guys for the concern. I love you all. And from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you.
So yeah, man. So 3 albums he came out, which is Iceman, Maid of Honour, and also Habibti. So so with that being said, fellas, I don't know you heard one of the albums or all of the albums, but like I said, all his albums has been released. So go ahead, fellas. What's your take on Drake dropping 3 albums today?
Go ahead.
I was able to listen to Iceman and Habibti. In total, he dropped 48 songs. That's 3 albums. That's too much to consume at one point. Way too much. I see what he was trying to do. In my opinion, I thought this was a tactic to get out of his contract with Universal. I'm not gonna lie, the album is good, but they're not star-studded tracks. There's nothing I heard that was not like typical Drake records. I didn't hear nothing that stand out. That was good. I do like the track with Future on it. On Habibi, he got a track with No Shimmy out of Howard. I thought that was a good track. He got a track with Sexy Red. You know what I mean? There were certain points of album tracks that was on there. But as far as dropping all that music, I would have liked him to drop an album a month. It would have made a little bit more sense. But 48 songs, that's too much in one time. Not everybody's gonna get through all that.
But what was the reason for him to drop 48 songs? You think it was a reason because he waited too
To get
long?
out of his contract. No, I think he wanted to get out of his contract. Because Drake is the superstar. All he has to do is just drop one album. Iceman would have been enough.
Okay.
He would have turned up, and he dropped so many videos. So I'm saying, like, you drop a ton of
right now.
Yeah. So how
dropped
we
like 20 videos right now? 20 videos on his YouTube.
That's too much, bro. That's too much, bro. That's too much. You're not giving enough time for people to consume it, bro. Back in the days, it took people 2 to 3 months just to consume one album, and then when you drop after, like, sometimes it took a person a year for the one album for you to get through it so he could drop another album. Back in the days, people dropped an album a year. Now niggas is dropping albums every 3 months. Now it's 3 albums in one time. No, I don't do that. Like, that's not the type of industry I listen to. I'm gonna forget to listen to Man of Honour because I'm still on Iceman. So
facts. No, but I think, like you said, the only reason why they're doing that because, like you said, they're trying to push to get out of their contract. Because now a lot of these artists trying to go independent, especially artists like Drake. And remember, keeping in mind, I think he was beefing with Universal, correct? So that's probably another thing too, right? Because he signed to Universal, right, Hakeem? I don't know.
100%. You're 100% correct. Yeah.
To say get out of but I came actually listen to the album and you joined too as well. They say he mentioned a couple of names on the album. People like DJ Khaled, A$AP Rocky, Rick Ross, Playboy Cardi, Pusha T, and also Travis Scott. So I don't know, do you guys like what song did you actually mention these artists in for the audience if you guys can know?
No, I don't. I know he did Kendrick on one record, but he didn't really say his name. He just threw a bar. I gotta go back and listen to it. It was so much music, bro. I can't even remember.
I want to say he also mentioned on Iceman the song against DJ Khaled about him not supporting Palestine, and that was let me look. It was give me 1 second.
And also he did. I heard he did Jay-Z too as well. I'm actually listening to the album probably over the
Make
weekend.
Them Pay. It was on the Make Them Pay track number 7. Make Them Pay. That was for DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled. So he did take shots on some of the art, which a lot of people say he would. But not only that, but shout out to I'm not gonna lie to Drake, but Drake also gave streamers an opportunity to go listen to the album and also live streaming without getting a copyright strike. He said, "Go ahead, guys, promote my song." Like you had Aiden Ross. DJ Academic, other people, were talking about it too as well. So he gave people an opportunity to go and stream the actual album. Like I can't say it's 3 albums, and to me it's too much to consume. I'm gonna have to sit down and actually listen to it. But then you have other people who would say, "Hey, they're not gonna listen to it because it's too many songs." So, but thank you guys so much for that. So I'm gonna actually go down and actually listen to the album.
Yeah, I agree with you. It was consuming a lot when I was at work. Okay, and I was trying to listen to 3. I only listened to 2, which is Iceman and Maid of Honour. Iceman it's not the typical Drake will be used to seeing. And I'll listen to it again when I get a chance. And then the Maid of Honour most of his songs he was trying to put reggae into it. I don't know what's the deal with him doing reggae and everything. And I'm like, I mean, I wasn't feeling it. I will be. Like I said, I gotta listen to Habibti, and I'm gonna listen to the records again and everything. But yeah, man. Also, you can show this to Ronnie. I also sent on the bottom. Drake is now the first artist ever to have 60 plus songs charted on U.S. Apple Music simultaneously. Every track for the new album that is charted when it comes to Apple. So he did a good job on that. But yeah, man, it is so too much to consume. If he would have did like a 3-part, he did one. If he would have dropped it one in February and then one in the summertime, and one in the wintertime, okay, that's enough of a whole year that we kind of consume 3 albums. But just to jumping off like that, what Hakeem was saying, just to get out of his contract, he feel like this is the best option he can do, and have all his stream people, DJ academics, play the music and all that type of things to make it work. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, man, like I said, this is like I said for me and for Hakeem and Ronnie, this is not the Drake that we used to, back in the day. It's more and more mainstream, type of music that he's putting out and everything. And it is what it is. All the Drake fans, they're gonna hype it up as much as they can. They're gonna be playing it all summer, probably all year. They're gonna say, "Oh, Drake did his thing." He put out 3 albums. Nobody will ever did that. That's why Drake's the GOAT and all that type of things, which I don't believe so. But yeah, man. So Drake, he's killing it when it comes to streaming. As you can see on Apple Music, and that's one thing about Drake when it comes to streaming. He's the number one artist when it comes to one of the best streamers when it comes to his songs and everything like that. But yeah, man, right now video is still going on his YouTube channel. So he might be making all the music for the next 24 hours from all his 3 albums and anything like that. But yeah, man, we're gonna be hearing this, Drake music for this Drake 3 albums. You probably gonna listen to all the way to June because trending it is and how popular it is. But yeah, man, you definitely want to hear. Like I said, I definitely want to hear from other people's reviews on the album. So I can't wait about that.
Somebody from Bingo Live asked a question. He said, "Which track do you think you like most so far? Which track do you guys like so far?" I came majority of the guys listen to the album. I didn't really listen to the last album.
For me, it was the first track on Iceman. Was when he talked to with his bars also talk about dealing with things, talk about his fake fans or real fans, and also talk about him be with his father while he's battling cancer. So it was the first song for me for Drake, which is Make Him Cry. What about you, Hakeem?
What's the name of the song that he did? DJ Khaled. Someone said that on Bingo Live.
Make Them Pay. Iceman. So on the Iceman album, it's called Make Them Pay.
Make Them Pay. Hakeem, which one is the best so far for you? Did Hakeem step away?
No, I'm here. What you said?
Which song is the best song so far?
The one with Future on it. The one with Future, the one with Sexy Red, and the one with Lil Shimmy.
He has, and remember, Hakeem, he has 2. He has one on Habibti, and then he has one track with him on Maid of Honour with Sexy Red. So he has
that's
2
the
tracks.
problem.
Yeah,
it's so many I can't remember.
Yeah, I would say it's so many to consume. A lot of people can't remember. So hopefully you guys go ahead and check out the album and y'all leave y'all reviews on it or let us know what y'all think the whole aspect of the album. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody right now watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, TikTok, Bingo Live, and also X. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this Freestyle Friday. Guys, you want to cop the Chaos Culture Radio merch, remember, link is pinned on top of the chat. You watching it through the mobile device. You see a small icon with a t-shirt or coffee mug. Click on it and lead you guys right over to the merch. Also, guys, don't be afraid. Become members today because that's where you'll find majority of our live stream on members only and also exclusive content. And like I said, the best way to support the channel, you already know, guys, hitting that like button, that share button, that notification bell on the right-hand side. Also, engagement and also super chat and cash out. Don't be afraid. Support. Moving along to money. Money makes the world go round. Money makes our pockets fat. Jordan, what's going on when it comes to aspect of financial news, big dog?
Let's get into it. Let's talk about some real estate. So, the CEO of Zillow, which is one of my favorite apps when it comes to housing, he shared tips on navigating the real estate market. throughout the United States. So we do have a clip on that. So go ahead and play the clip of the CEO of Zillow, and then after that, we'll chop it up.
Take a left and then an immediate right.
It's not every day your chief navigator is the chief executive officer of one of the biggest real estate platforms in the country.
Careful crossing
Look
here.
at this little sweet little place on the corner. But that's what I did with Zillow CEO Jeremy Waxman, checking out homes during another tough spring housing season for Americans.
How are you feeling about the spring selling season? Or what is the Zillow data telling you?
The Zillow data says that this is going to be a challenging year in the housing market, maybe a little bit better than last year.
The typical age of a first-time home buyer is now 40 years old, a record high. Home prices have never been more expensive this time of year. And there simply aren't enough homes for sale, and mortgage rates have doubled in the past 5 years. But one promising trend, Zillow says people can afford a little more this year.
The reason the affordability picture is getting better is as income growth outpaces home price growth, that narrows how unaffordable things are for people. And so the longer that happens, the more the market will slowly get back into balance.
You navigate, I'll drive.
Okay.
Waxman, using Zillow's data, showed us some of the features that make homes marketable today. First, character sells.
Some cedar shakes, bright green door.
If you look at the photos on Zillow, you see kind of unique features, right? So exposed beams and a big fireplace.
Zillow says exposed beams can add 0.3% to a home's price. A fireplace, another 0.8%.
Turnkey is really in demand right now.
Second, Waxman says with affordability top of mind, buyers don't want to have to pay to also renovate, making turnkey homes more appealing.
Homes that are move-in ready are selling for 2-3% more.
Another hack, the more the listing shows, the better.
If you're a seller and you give that information to a buyer, that's going to attract them to your listing. They're going to spend more time with your listing, and that actually helps your house sell faster.
More features like virtual staging.
Oh.
You can really imagine your style, what it would be like to live there before you even come see the house.
In the 20 years since Zillow first came onto the scene, it's become more than just a real estate site.
I need a new fantasy.
Then you need Zillow.
Yeah, man. So I don't know if you guys are a big fan of the Zillow app, which I do like to use. And the CEO, he kind of breaks it down of, when it comes to house hunting, when it comes to home pricing. So that being said, fellas, what do you guys take on the Zillow's CEO of how to navigate housing market, house hunting?
See, here's the thing when it comes to aspect of Zillow, and one of the guys on Bingo Live Vision on Bingo Live say, wait, 40 years in average first-time home buyer? Yes, because right now the price guy to go and actually purchase his home is out of a lot of people range, especially for the younger generation, from the 20s to the 30s. So normally 40 years old, that's when most of the time you tend to be established in your career. And not only that, there was also a poll taken that said in 2055, a house is gonna be like up to $1 million. So it's gonna pretty much shock the whole American world when it comes to the aspect of buying a house, because a lot of people won't be able to afford it. People are gonna be living in their cars. I know people think that's funny, but it's actually a real thing. People are actually starting to live in their cars because the housing market is getting out of control, and hopefully we're trying to find a way. When I say we, I mean the government and the president currently at the moment trying to find a way to make it affordable for people to actually go and buy a home. So they're teaming up with Zillow. That was Zillow creating an app to make it more comfortable so people could actually see and go on the app and see, okay, this is what fits me. I like this area. I like this location. But it's just right now the price gouge is just too damn high. Go ahead, Akeem. It's too high.
There's a lot of information that the guy said that I felt was inconsistent, and there's things that he needed to elaborate on. So I don't personally use Zillow. I use Realtor.com when I do this. But one, look at this. When he says that there's a high of income coming in, how when a lot of us live below poverty line?
Exactly.
Most people are not. Yes. So when he said that, he's only talking about the top 10%, maybe 11%. And people with combined incomes, if you got a combined income of 100,000 or 150, he also didn't cover that. When he said the age of 40, back in the days, the typical age to buy a house was 25. When you was 25 at one point, you bought your first home.
Facts.
$500,000, 350, 450. I don't know how people are buying homes. A lot of us are not even making 50,000.
They
So
renting.
I don't know how can
They
yeah. So how are you going to afford it?
They're renting it.
And they're renting it. And Ron, you also covered something that you said something that really to expound on. A lot of people are going to live in their cars. The price of land is even expensive now, so
Correct.
that's not even an option. An acre of land right now in Georgia is 30,000. I looked it up. Let's forget Florida. So unless only way you're going to be able to afford a home if you're buying a house an hour out the city, 2 hours out the city. There's a lot of people who I know work in Miami and live in Port St. Lucie, work in
Facts.
Miami and live in Jupiter, work
Yep.
in Miami and live in Vero Beach, work in Miami and live in Fort Pierce or Fort Myers, or work in West Palm Beach. So he's talking about the top 10% people who work in tech, government. So that's why I say I think his numbers. I would love to hear an actual statistics speaks on that. Orlando.
And the thing is about that, Hakeem, I don't know if you're looking at how people losing their jobs come to the tech and everything. Because a lot of people are still losing their jobs. And, and also especially, you want to add with the Spirit Airlines, a lot of people losing their jobs and they looking like, yo, try to jump into another job and, and try to secure a job and really not think about buying a home, if they're in their 20s and 30s like that. It's more of, I get what he's saying when it comes to him talking to, the housing thing, but like how you say, Hakeem, that's like a 10 and 50%, and what I'm looking at Zillow is I'm looking at what can I afford, and it's definitely not here in Los Angeles, and it's more out in the Inland Empires, and that's how I kind of use the app to kind of see, okay, what areas that that might be best fit for my family in other areas outside of Los Angeles, anything like that, but. Yeah, and I feel like some of these CEOs, they talk a good game and everything, but if you look out in the real world, a lot of people can't really afford homes like that, especially out here in these big cities here in Los Angeles, New York, Boston. Boston, Boston. A lot of people I was looking at leaving Boston because they can't afford anything. They can't afford anything, and especially buying homes or anything like that. So so for our generation, it looks like up to us about a phone, to us to buy a home if we have established career, and when it comes to if you're in a family of three or family of four like that, and how you save your money, and it is projected that if you're gonna be a homeowner, it's likely you're gonna be 40 in your 40s to buy a home, which is it looks like for me and my wife if we're gonna buy a home anything like that, which is cool for me, but. Yeah, I feel like like how he's talking, like I say, it's like you're not talking to the 20 or 30-year-olds. You talk about basically us and if people in their 40s who might have their career established and also maybe have the ability to buy a home or anything like that. But when it comes to 20 or 30-year-olds, they're not thinking about buying a home. They trying to think about if I can have a job, secure a job, and make sure I have long-term success with my job in order for me I could buy my homes in my 40s, maybe in their 50s as well.
No, Wahai made a comment, and I got a clip on it too. Wahai, you said the government will start building homes like for Americans like the UK do, and here's a clip right here where it's a short, real quick, and he talks about Wahai will talk about when it comes to aspect of home. So this is what they're doing in the UK, Hakeem and Jordan.
Called Golden Rules, councils will be required to prioritise building new homes on brownfield sites and poor quality areas in the Green Belt, dubbed Grey Belt. The party has previously pledged to override planning rules and local MPs to build 1.5 million homes.
So that's what they're going to do, Hakeem. Pretty much, they're going to start doing that. Like Wahai is saying, I think Wahai is absolutely correct. The government is going to start building homes for people because they're going to realize the price gap is too much. People won't be able to have a garden anymore. Those days are over with. And it's sad. That's the economy we live in today, guys. But Wahai, you're absolutely correct, man. I'm going to actually do more research on that UK government building a home for their people. That's something very interesting to look into. Last time I want to come to aspect on financial news, Jordan. What's going on when it comes to aspect of tech?
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about. We talked about this before, like a year ago, and it goes by Trump phone. So, starting this week, Trump mobile phone will be shipping this week. From almost a year on announcements. The price has not been updated yet, but you can start seeing people that say MAGA or Trump supporters who like I said, who loves Donald Trump, will we probably see them with these phones like this. And we're probably gonna see some reaction about the phones too. So we do have a clip on the Trump Go T1 phone. So go ahead and play the clip, and after that, we'll chop it up.
Introducing the new T1 phone from Trump Mobile, a powerful device designed for performance, reliability, and real American value. Built with premium materials and a sleek modern design, the T1 delivers the speed and responsiveness you expect from a flagship smartphone without the flagship price. Engineered to keep up with your day, the T1 delivers dependable performance whether you're streaming, navigating, working, or staying connected with family and friends, giving you the confidence of a phone that's ready whenever you need it. The brilliant display makes streaming, browsing, and staying connected feel smooth and effortless. Unlike many modern flagship devices, the T1 includes a 3.5mm headphone jack, allowing users to utilize their existing audio equipment. Capture sharp photos, clear video, and the moments that matter most with a camera system designed for everyday life. Right out of the box, the T1 phone includes a charging cable, charging block, and a clear protective case, giving you a few useful essentials right from the start.
So I did see the price of so Trump phones will start at $500, and you also can put down $100 deposit to make payments on it. So so the phone costs $500. So that being said, you guys take on Trump's phone will start be shipping out.
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke, man.
At least the
Like
bomb
you
phone.
can't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you go. Man, you can't even take that nigga. You can't even take him serious.
No, I'm laughing because even a bomb phone was cheap. This not even affordable. $500 not even affordable.
Why would I buy that? I can go get an iPhone mini for the same amount.
Now you go to Facebook. Now you go to Facebook Marketplace and get a cheap phone for like $100. And it's a brand new edition with some holiday phones.
That shit crazy.
And the crazy thing is, I'm not gonna lie. If I was a heavy Mega fan, I would have bought the phone. That's what it's for. It's for the Mega fan. They're gonna buy the phone and they're gonna buy the passport. It is. But I find that to be a joke, and I don't think Trump priorities in the wrong space. This is a joke.
Yeah, I agree. I have nothing to say. I'm with y'all. It's definitely a joke. I don't like say if the phones comes out, they probably gonna see some reaction to it, but I don't see Trump's phones gonna last probably into the summertime. But we'll see how it goes.
And like that, was it made in China? Because him in China did. They made up this.
Let me see.
So it probably is made in China because I saw this.
This probably is, yeah.
Because say Android, so it's connected to Android, but
yeah, so it probably made from China.
But shout out to Trump. One day I get people credit for Trump. Trump is a good businessman because he know how to market himself very well because he know the mega people is gonna buy them phone and you're gonna see people walking around with them. So I can't if people walk around with him and say that it's a good phone, I might get it for streaming. We might need it for streaming. So shout out to the for the T1.
My God.
Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody that watch. Someone on Bingo Live said, wait, it's $500? Yes, it's $500 for the phone. It's not even cheap. And they calling it to be cheap. I thought it was $100. No, it's $500. And you bought $100 deposit. That's a joke. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Shout out to everybody watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, TikTok, Bingo Live, and also X. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in on this Freestyle Friday. Guys, you want to copy the Cal Country Radio merch? Remember, link is pinned on top of the chat. And if you watch it through the mobile device, you'll see a small icon of a t-shirt on it. Click on it. It'll lead you guys right over to the merch. Also, guys, don't be afraid. Become members today because that's where you'll find majority of our live stream and also our exclusive content on members only. So support. And also, you guys already know the best way to support: hitting that like button, that share button, that notification bell on the right hand side, super chat, and also cash out. Great way to support the channel. Also, guys, go to KL Culture Radio Community tab. That's where you can find important information like Prince King book, Raise the King, Black Love. That's also out now. Also, shout out to KL Culture Radio for the 25,000 download overall, man, which is really, really great news. I told you guys are making KL Culture Radio the biggest thing on the planet. And also, we want to thank you. We want to say thank you to you guys, because it's a dream come true to all of us to see that KL Culture Radio is continuing to climb up. Y'all guys making KL Culture Radio bigger than us. So we really do greatly appreciate you guys. Shout out to you, Vision, for commenting. Shout out to you, Wahai, for commenting too. Also, you guys that's coming in, Bingo Live Ram, and all the others that's coming in Bingo Live right now, commenting and engaging. That's really good. It helps out the channel a lot, and also help our Bingo Live too as well. Make sure y'all tap the phone, showing that y'all also love the podcast today. Also, that way you can also find Broadway Fat music that's out now. Give me 1 second. There is a QR code right here on the left-hand side. Scan it with your phone. It leads you guys right over to the album so y'all can listen to Broadway Fat. That's a song that we played in the beginning. That is a song by Broadway Fats that's out now. So, like always, guys, thank you guys so very much for tuning in KL Culture Radio. We over and out. Peace.
I know they hate to see me coming. What? Told you I was coming back. I know they hate to see me coming. I'm up. I know they hate to see me coming. What's up? I was down for a minute, now I'm back up. What's up? They asking where I been at. I told them boys to back up. I was stacking paper and my girl wanna break up. The whole city's mine, and you better get your rack up. Mama told me you a king, you better grind, boy. Them demons round the corner, and you better not lose your mind, boy. I was spending liquor, spending money on these chickens. Nightlife smoke coming straight up out the chimney. Never should've doubted me, my ops said I'm winning. Living life like a boss player on jury, steady swimming. Mouth full of gold, Florida boy from out the city. I wrote this for my dog, cause his life kinda gritty. And when he jump out, we gon' ball in the city. They hate to see us coming, they hate to see us stunning. And if it wasn't God, then I know I'll be up under. Times I was broke, man, I couldn't buy a bar, so hunger pain, chef and noodle soup on the stove. Told God I ain't gon' work, told God I ain't gon' vote. I was back on the road, trying to get my pockets swole. And these goofy steady hate, and these hoes steady told. Trying to feed my family, copping cribs up the road. I know I'm God's chosen, that's how the story's told. I know they hate to see me coming. God told me stay on path and stay hustling. Do the math, turn your pain into something. I know they hate to see me coming. I know they hate to see me coming. God told me stay on path and stay hustling. Do the math, turn your pain into something. I know they hate to see me coming. What? Hang low with the bankroll and the Kango. Nigga want that Broadway first, I tell him that he can't go. Fly hoes in the hotel, wanna fuck, yo. They asking who the man of the city, I say big bro. I be on my shit, so they acting like I don't know. Shine bright like the limelight with the time right. Trying to make it out the game, to see I need to act right. I'm a bag chaser, see that dollar, then it's on sight. Life may be complicated, but it's gonna be on right. Trust in yourself, and you're never gonna lose sight. Who's right? Me, you the devil, so I take flight. Late night till we break night, get that cake right. Snake bites for them fake nights, cause you can't fight. Mix the soda with the Kool-Aid, then it's alright. I know they hate to see me coming. God told me stay on path and stay hustling. Do the math, turn your pain into something. I know they hate to see me coming. I know they hate to see me coming. God told me stay on path and stay hustling. Do the math, turn your pain into something. I know they hate to see me coming. What?